Or that one. Maybe it's not over. See if you can do it all by yourself. Okay?
The sand goes back down. You don't. Okay.
Adeline, did you want me to help you?
You
You want me to do your name for you?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Want to help in shape?
So now you want the R.
All right, let's find your name. Let me see how to spell it. Grab it.
Hold on. Here comes the man.
Look at this big, fancy.
And then you want
And he's currently serving in the 2nd Continental Regiment. Most Quakers don't do that. And as for me, well, I've got this perfect opportunity to listen in on the secret military plans of the Redcoats. I could save so many Patriot lives if this information gets in the right hands. So I listen carefully at the door, and tell to not wear my shoes much inside because, looking around here with stockings alone, pretty much renders your feet silent. And I listen in at the keyhole, and then I tell my husband, William, what it was that I heard. Now, he has a special secret. I write them in short. So he writes little messages on scraps of paper. I coils them up to make the button form, stitch them up into buttons, put them on my son Johnny's coat, and he takes them and goes and meets Charles, his older brother. Rips the buttons off, gives them to him, he gives them to his commanding officer, and then the information gets out of the city, out of the house, and nobody knows how it happened. Traitor! Make a big old circle. Traitor. There we are, there we are. There you are, fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps. One person over here. It doesn't matter which way he stays. How many fingers? No. So, I'm placing my buttons. You don't put it in the dress. Now wait till. Alright, now.
Our leaders. We should not act against those that are either appointed or elected. But that's not what the Bible teaches. What the Bible teaches us very clearly, and this is, again, remember, I learned this as a young man, and that this is what we learned, and even the pastors in the churches taught it appropriately, is that when there was unrighteousness, and as you heard me in our petition to the king, was that he took his oath before God. So when a king acts according to God's purposes, when a ruler acts, when an elected person acts as that proper agent of God, obeying God and fulfilling his ideas and truths, then we respect all of our leaders regardless, but what we do is that when they become tyrants, and Miss Lori, what do you have to say?
Yes, I was reading in the Bible last night where we get our truth and our wisdom. Isaiah chapter 54, verse 14. In righteousness you shall be established. You shall be far from oppression. For you shall not fear. And you all showed your bravery today.
Yes.
We have nothing to fear, for God is with us.
And the most important part of that too is what it says, in righteousness. You can take, and people do a lot of times think they're doing the right thing. They think that they're going out there and we've even had it. We had people that I had to stop that went and they broke into the governor's house. And they took even his books. They took those things that were very precious to him and they threw them out and destroyed them. That was not acting in righteousness. That was wrong. And so
I've
I
done
stepped
that,
in.
sir. When I took somebody's water bottle that wasn't theirs,
That
I had to
wasn't right.
re-examine myself with God.
Correct. So when we take and we do things, and we do what we just did, that is acting righteously. Because the offense was very great, and it was because the leaders were not acting as those proper agents of God. And that's what we as the colonists in our time believe. I don't know how it's going for you in your time, but that's what was taught to the majority of us, also from our pulpits. So as we take and we look at those truths and those principles of not just acting, not just doing something because it seems good or everybody else is doing it. We do it because there's a fundamental principle in doing it that is established in how government should work and how we should take. And if tyranny comes upon us, which it is, and despotism is when they're coming and they're pressing all of these different ideas. And as I mentioned, especially when we can't trade correctly, when we can't buy and sell in a manner that gives us our actions of our own wisdom, or that our own property is being taken from us. Those are our rights. Our rights are established from God with the right to what? Liberty, which we talked about yesterday. The right of property. And as we talked with some of you and others, is that property also includes your intellectual property. And with that, if you remember to only act in righteousness, and as you go out today, be vigilant of all that is around you. All right, we'll stop right here. A little closer to me. All right, everybody come out.
We need to come out and just support. We can't all go forward because the king
Right.
told us to come out.
Your Excellency, we, your loyal subjects, have come again to
Bow
petition
down.
you.
Bow down.
Sir, we're showing you all kindness and respect as
About
due
time.
to you. No, we have representatives of all of us with a similar petition.
I've already
Come
been
with me,
petitioned.
the two
I don't need to hear it
representatives.
anymore.
Everybody else, stay back.
Stay back.
Stay back.
Because the soldiers will
Come on.
They're going to represent us.
Stop right here. Your Highness, we're here to take and petition you again, once again, on everything that we have petitioned you before as loyal citizens. Please listen to what we have to say.
Why?
Because we have always taken and been truthful to you, but you have not been true to us.
I have
Sir,
so.
what is your petition? Read it loudly.
No taxes and no housing.
Why no taxes?
Well, sir, you know very well that your taxes have been unjust and unfair, and that which Parliament, you have allowed Parliament to take and egregiously come against us. You have not been following your charters or your oath to God.
don't have to.
Oh, your Highness.
I'm the king. I don't
Sir,
have
you
to.
act unjustly. Madam,
The King
loudly.
is above you, our Lord Jesus
Absolutely.
Christ.
Loudly.
Stop.
Not on me, though. I'm King
Sir.
George. There's no king above me.
Please listen to your subjects.
Stop taxing us. Stop taking our money. Stop taking our newspapers.
How can I stop doing that? I have to live.
Oh,
have to pay
sir.
for my life.
What you speak is so unlike what it means to be a royal ruler according to our British Constitution. There is nothing more
will
that he has got.
rule
Quickly,
the way
let's go
I
to the
wanna
Liberty
rule.
Tree, to the Liberty Tree. Everybody back inside.
You are
He will not
accountable
listen
Be
to
God,
us.
gone!
Go
Be
back
gone!
inside. We shall be
You are
gone, sir.
accountable to God, sir.
Good riddance.
We will deal with you in righteousness.
Deal with you in more ways than one.
I didn't even get to read my thing.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah!
Great. Let's go back in. Wonderful.